Okay. Joe, on these, on the next, do I need to describe each one of those, or no?
No.
Just list them and,
Yeah, just ask if anybody is.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
On the,
what you could just, on the second vote, just say ordinance, just do the numbers. That's fine.
okay, on the one with about the grocery tax, could you explain that a little bit?
Would you?
Yeah.
Could we have you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we are back into normal meeting mode from executive session. Next up is, we have 5 ordinances that we need to look at and approve. I think there is a request to pull ordinance number 2762 and talk about it here in the meeting tonight. It is about the grocery tax that is pending statewide. And Attorney Joe is going to give us some information about that for the people that don't know about it.
Yeah, so last year, Pritzker kind of moved to go away with the state tax. It was a 1% tax on the sale of groceries. I guess it was his way of showing that he's not all about taxes, but at the same time, all that tax always flowed down to the municipalities or the counties, wherever the grocery store or wherever the grocery was. So it ended up being a big problem for a lot of municipalities or counties, as the case may be. So the only way he could really get the approval through was if he also gave the power to the municipalities to enact their own grocery tax. So you have the authority to do a 1%, up to a 1% tax, which would be the same as the state tax. The state collects it and gives it to you, just like it would be in the past. But so the state tax will stop on January 1. Your tax, assuming we pass it tonight, would go into effect on January 1.
So no new tax to the public.
Well, right, the public won't see a difference.
They won't see a difference, no new tax. No difference in what they've been paying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And I think if I recall right, I looked for Kathy. I think it ends up we're close to $300,000 or something like that came
Yeah.
to the city.
Yeah.
If I remember.
I think that was a close number.
Yeah. So that's that.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. All right, the other ordinances, everyone has copies of all the other ordinances and what was some of the details. Do we have anybody that's have any questions about anything that's pending?
Does anybody want to pull
Anybody want to pull any ordinance out?
Or the IGA from the consent agenda? All right, so you need a motion and a second to set the consent agenda.
Okay, I need a motion and a second to set the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Garfield,
Yes.
Rowe,
Yes.
DeWitt,
Yes.
Pence,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Rolfs,
Yes.
Mensch.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, and now I need a motion and a second to set the consent agenda.
Approve it, yeah, to approve the consent agenda.
Approve the consent agenda.
I'll make that motion.
I will second that.
Okay, roll call, please.
Miller,
Aye.
DeWitt,
Yes.
Rowe,
Yes.
Mensch,
Yes.
Garfield,
Yes.
Pence,
Yes.
Rolfs.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. Next up is, it's a standing committee reports. First up is finance, legal, and audit. We had claims in the amount of $530,000, $332,332.39. Sorry about that. I need a motion and a second to approve the claims.
So move.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Rolfs,
Aye.
DeWitt,
Aye.
Pence,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Rowe,
Yes.
Garfield,
Yes.
Mensch.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up is accept and place on file the August Treasurers Report. Need a motion and a second.
So move.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mensch,
Yes.
Garfield,
Yes.
Rolfs,
Yes.
Pence,
Yes.
DeWitt,
Yes.
Miller,
Aye.
Rowe.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up is the Republic Services residential contract. 4% increase each year for the next 5 years.
I'll make that motion.
Second it.
I have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Rowe,
Yes.
Mensch,
Yes.
Garfield,
Yes.
Rolfs,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Pence,
Yes.
DeWitt.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up is the ICOM agreement for 911 dispatch services. This is a new contract that was in question earlier in the year, and they're asking us to enact the contract now, even though it's late. The new amount's going to be $162,397.90, and that's going to be for 12/1/24 through 11/30 of 25.
Do we have to pay any back on that?
I would say no.
And you'd say no, okay.
We would start doing that next month. We would start with the new amount next month.
Where did they come up with this number?
That is a much longer discussion than tonight. And it can be some other meeting if you'd like, but, and this would have to be done with the 911 coordinator and explain the differences in the raising of the money.
Probably schedule that for a finance committee meeting.
We could reschedule that if you'd like me to with the 911 coordinator.
I would.
So what action would you like to take?
If you want to talk about it, we're going to table it for now until we talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are tabling the ICOM agreement, 911 agreement for now, and we will advise which meeting it's going to hit next. And we are going to skip the next line because we have just decided on the
Table it.
tabling the hiring of the project manager for the discussion of the meeting next Monday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So we will discuss that in Monday night's meeting. And that is it for finance, legal, and audit.
Okay, public work, wastewater, we have none, so we'll pass it to the public safety.
Public safety, I've got nothing.
Code enforcement, we have a grant to the Super 8 for $5,000. I need a motion and a second.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have roll call, please.
Pence,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Garfield,
Yes.
DeWitt,
Yes.
Mensch,
Yes.
Rolfs,
Yes.
Rowe.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, we have some miscellaneous business coming up. First line is the trick or treat, October 31st, from 4 to 7 p.m. I think that's the way it was last year, so I'm assuming everybody's in agreement with that.
Maybe we don't want to do it till midnight? Like Denny's house?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, got a motion?
Second.
Second.
We got a motion and a second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up is actually, they're all three kind of together. The discussion of the roof at the Traditions Bar and an update on the JCPenney / Opera House. Mark, you want to start
Yeah.
with this discussion?
Yeah, I asked for these to be put on there. When I became alderman, I actually promised I'd stay up on this. So I'd asked the mayor after last meeting if we could talk about this. I noticed you hand me this was in my box.
Yeah,
Well, this
everybody
was
got it.
dated back from February this year. You and I have spoke since then. I know you went and talked to Mary at least one time.
Yep.
And that's the last I heard, so I was just wondering if there was anything else since you have talked to her.
No, I spoke to her in May, when I first became mayor, and I had consulted, Joe Cancor, our attorney. And the thought was to have the insurance adjuster look at her roof and give us a estimate of what the cause was, or an estimate of the cost and what was actually going on and what needed to be done.
And have they?
No, we've not heard from her, her insurance adjuster,
Their insurance or our insurance?
her insurance adjuster.
Okay. And
And
we haven't made any phone calls as to why we haven't heard?
I've not called her and asked her why I've not gotten back to her
Okay.
and ask her why we've not heard from her insurance. Her only comment back was that she didn't want her insurance rates to go up.
Okay.
But I don't think her insurance rates would go up if she just had somebody look and give her an
The
estimate.
roof, uh-huh.
I'm just following up what I
Yeah, no,
promised
that's fine.
people.
Yeah.
And as far as the J.C. Penney's building goes, it's not getting any better.
No.
I actually have been contacted, not last month, as a matter of fact, about some concerns about the risk management, our side of it falling. And I'll go back to what I stated at the candidates forum. Charlie was sitting right next to me when I said it. Pray to God the Elks Club is not full when that thing comes down. And I will still be an advocate for tearing that thing down. It needs to come down. It's not getting any better now that the tarp's off of it. It's got water going in it. We know it has water going in it because you can look through the front window and see the water in it. We've had people passing through town trying to gain access into it. We've had them sleeping in the doorway. Last month, I seen it in the morning going through town. I'm going to use a phrase that was coined by our former mayor, kicking the can down the road. I don't want to be that one kicking the can, so let's do something about it. You gave me this piece of paper here. Demolition versus stabilization. $532 and $532,631 estimate to tear down versus $498,315 roughly to stabilize it, which is $34,000 difference. Why don't we turn this thing down?
And what are we going to do? You stabilize it for what?
Exactly.
That's what, for what?
Then I also have
You're going to
this
wait till
here.
this thing falls down and kill somebody.
You know, the revitalization for city, for the Opera House, which was fiscal year 2024, which was last year, which is gone.
So my thought on it is that, because I used to be like, I wanted to save it, but then I kind of move it into looking into it with the costs part of it, and then I feel like, we needed to get a quote from whoever is able to, the contractor who is able to tear it down, to see what the actual cost is, and then not only one place. Like, we need to get quotes from different contractors, and to see that whoever they are able to tear it down, give us the quote, and then we can compare it, and then I also wanted to whoever give us the quote, they need to give us the details of what they're gonna do to the building, how they're gonna ensure that the building is safely tear it down. I don't just wanted to say that okay, here's the number and we're gonna tear it down. I wanted to see that from multiple contractors.
You won't get multiple contractors because nobody wants to do it. Sorry I interrupted you. Sorry for being
And we
rude.
have a bid right here from Lee Excavating.
So let me speak. When I first became mayor in May, I asked that you guys give me some time. I have since spoken to some state and from state representatives to try to get some assistance. I've also tried to apply for a grant that, have you guys saw, results says we didn't get.
Yeah.
So I am understanding the thought and somewhat in agreement with you, Mark. The only thing I'm going to ask now is that, with, like Yami's saying, we need to get an updated current demolition price.
This one's from June. It's about the most updated one we're gonna get.
The one I'm seeing is September of '24.
This one I got here from Lee Excavating is June 10th of this year. It's
Okay.
this is the one you handed me.
Okay.
Yeah, but we still need to get a most updated one because, like, you know, we can't just go by this number. If we're gonna try to decide to go moving forward with, like, you know, demolition, we need to have that contract coming in they gonna tell us, you know, what we're gonna do with this building, how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna save to do it,
They
and
would.
then do a price, like breakdown in terms of how did that make to that, you know, 300.
You're not gonna get a demolition company to do, they're gonna give you a flat bid. They're gonna say, we're gonna tear it down, we're gonna haul it off, we're gonna clean it up, and you're gonna pay us. That's
So-
how they do it on every other house, that's how he's bid every other property he's done
No,
for the
every
city.
time when Lee gives us a thing, they always have a details, because I get that from Eric Brandt saying that, you know, like, okay, here's the breakdown of the price.
he would do that.
Yeah, I wanted to see that, and then,
Then let's put it out for formal bid.
So I would like to do that, Mark, and I would like you to,
Okay.
if you would work closely with Eric Brandt
I will,
on obtaining a new number,
okay,
if you would do that.
Yep.
Because I think if you guys remember, the last time we got an estimate for demolition was, I got accused of padding the demolition bid so that the stabilization bid didn't look so bad.
I'll take care of that then,
So if you would work with Eric Brandt close,
no problem.
that will hopefully eliminate that question.
One question, Mark. I'm kind of new at this, but there's question about the firewall between the two businesses.
Yes, and I believe that was addressed we have a structural engineer
We have to
report
leave
that
it.
we've already paid for,
Yeah.
and I believe that was addressed in that. I'll get with Eric on that.
Yeah,
It'd be nice if
Yeah, it's
Oh.
right here.
I want,
the traditions would sign off on that, so we're not responsible afterwards, after we've fixed it.
yeah.
That'll have to be a document that Joe will have to handle before.
Mark,
Oh,
you'll
that-
see on
that-
the second page, there's a couple.
I don't want
items
to
that
be
have
tied
question
in
marks.
for
Yeah,
years
that's
to
what I'm already
come
looking at.
because of
Okay.
whatever
Eric may
happens.
need your help, because they're gonna have to have access to that attic,
Yeah,
and to see how that's gonna have to be braced, because once this wall comes down,
we don't know what's gonna happen after that.
their attic roof is not tied to that, it's just butting to it. So that what's left of their roof there is gonna have to be reinforced somehow.
I have a fairly good relationship.
I'm assuming you're gonna get, Mary's gonna give us access to her building?
I'll talk to Mary myself.
Because apparently at one time there was an issue.
I will talk to Mary myself.
Okay,
Thank you,
all right,
Thanks, Mark.
I'll start on this tomorrow.
that's fine.
thank you.
Any other comments on the subject?
That's all I have.
Okay, Scott? Charlie, any more comments on the
I
subject?
think you guys know how I feel.
Okay, Don?
Not on this subject.
Okay,
He did have some.
Terry, Yami, Nick? Okay. Let's see where that goes with, maybe some new information. All right. Anything else Yami, you had some comments about the downtown
Yes, I
market?
just wanted to give an update, like a short summary of the farmer's market, since the city donated the money to it. So I have a little overview. Watseka Farmers Market wrapped up in its 2024 season, running every Saturday from June 14th to September 27th. So this next Saturday will be our last one, from 7 to noon. Over the course of the season, we had consistently over about 12 to 15 vendors per market day. offer residents access to fruits and vegetables, homemade goods, and artisan crafts. A total of 5 live music Saturdays added to the atmosphere to create a joyful backdrop for shoppers and vendors. The market continued to serve as a vital gathering place for families, neighbors, and visitors. Some of the highlights that we had for this season, we had the 4th of July Festival, this year's Independence Day celebration, featuring the Kids Zone, face painting activities, and encouraged family to stay and play and enjoy the festivity. We had high schoolers set up vendors booths and learning real-world business skills and finding success selling their creations at the farmers market. We also had a reading and literacy program promotions. Special market day highlight our kids reading program, encourage children to engage with books and stories. And then we also had, the last one that we had is the Summer Corn Shuck Festival. The family enjoyed a hands-on fun with corn shucking, and kids delighted in a dedicated sensory play place. The mission of the Watseka Farmers Market is to provide a fresh, local produce to residents, help them to eat more fruits and veggies, create a family-oriented environment where people all ages can gather and connect and enjoy their Saturday mornings. And the farmers market also acts as a hub for socializing, collaboration for projects, and community projects. Lastly, I just wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude to the city, also to my partner, Angelino. She really did a good job of helping to organizing the farmers market with me together. Looking forward, our vision is continue to grow deeper roots and to be recognized as a cornerstone of the community life in Watseka by expanding events, enhancing vendor opportunities, and fostering a stronger sense of belonging. We aim to make the Watseka Farmers Market an annual tradition that all our residents look forward to every summer. That is what
Very
I
good,
wanted.
thank you.
Yep.
I attended several times and I enjoyed it greatly.
Thanks for all your efforts, too.
Yes, it's a great effort.
Thank you, Ami.
Yeah, thanks to all the vendors too. Okay, anything else for the good of the committee?
Yes, my neighbor down by me didn't show up tonight. She was going to come.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys will all get the irony in what I'm about to say.
Okay,
We have chickens running around our neighborhood.
okay.
I've talked to Eric twice to no avail. My neighbor actually put a fence around her front yard to keep the chickens off her front porch. So I complained to the neighbor. She ignored me and went out and bought ducks. So now we have ducks and chickens. So I'm sure you get the humor of this. I guess my point is, the next time we decide to pass some kind of ordinance, let's not waste our time in doing it because we don't enforce the ones we have. To me, it's silly to pay Joe to do these ordinances when nobody pays any attention to them.
Okay, my question is,
What?
has Eric seen and talked to
Yes.
this person?
Yes.
Okay, and she's not done anything about it?
No. She bought 4 more.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
So I will talk to Eric tomorrow and make sure that she
Good
gets-
luck.
I will talk to Eric tomorrow
Okay.
and I will be sure that this gets taken care of.
The irony's unreal, ain't it? But if you had some kind of agreement with people, then you could go down there and say, you broke your agreement, you're done. Whereas now,
She can be fined.
well, she's not the only person that has chickens in Watseka. I
The-
could take you to 5 places right now.
Okay, well,
So-
please give those to Eric and.
I'm
he'll-
not gonna waste my time.
Okay, anything else?
There's a pork burger dinner on Saturday at the firehouse. 4 to 8. Appreciate if people could come out and support the fire department
This Saturday?
this Saturday.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, anything else?
And I'm still want to work with these businesses to get them on our city site. I know the chamber does their stuff, but that's only for chamber members. I want to take it to where there is a hyperlink from the city page to the actual site of theirs, whether it's Facebook or something, to get our businesses out there.
I'm assuming the business you're talking about doesn't want to join the chamber?
There is some businesses that don't join the chamber there, but it would be just appreciation from the city to help these businesses out even more than what we are.
Okay. All right, and motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everyone.